Hello BookTube, this is Louise from the Big Head Bookworm. Lovely to see you. My, you are looking splendid today. Is that a new hairstyle, I wonder? Here I am with the books that I have bought in the first couple of weeks in March. There are some fabulous books. I am most pleased with them. So the first one I got, a new discount bookshop has opened up in Cambridge. I know, like we haven't got enough already. And my husband and I were wandering past it and looked at each other and said, shall we? And there was lots and lots in there, but I just got the one for £1 and it is, oh, this is a better side, Tana French? It's not Tanya, is it? It's Tana French, The Secret Place. Now this is the Dublin Murder Squad and I believe this is book, let's see, this is book 4 out of 5. I think the fifth one's just come out, Broken Harbour. And I was like, oh God, I don't need to read them in order, do I? I don't need to read them in order. And then I saw a review and it said, you need to read them in order. And I'm like, oh, I've got number 4. So I'm going to be looking to see if I can pick up the first 3 cheaply. Okay, but this is good old crime, The Secret Place. Then I got our book club book. I went into Waterstones and I picked up, as you can see, it's the Waterstones book club. And it's called Crooked Heart by Lissa Evans. It is set in St Albans, which is just outside London, when Noel Bostock, aged 10, no family, is evacuated from London to escape the Blitz. He winds up in St Albans with Vera Sedge, 36, drowning in debts. But it sounds as though it's funny rather than serious, and it sounds like they get on brilliantly and they cook up skeins together, and it sounds like a light-hearted book. So that was our book club book. Then I decided I needed to crack on with a couple of series, and I'm better if I read them fairly soon after each other. Otherwise I lose my impetus and I lose the will to continue because I get distracted by something else that's shiny. So I decided to pick them up and I shall be reading these really quickly. So the first one I picked up was The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. This is a high fantasy. It is the second book in the Mistborn trilogy and I love these covers. I really love these covers. So that's that. And then I read in February The Crystal Cave by Mary Stewart, and so I bought on Amazon Marketplace 2 battered old copies, which are quite fabulous, nice and cheap. It's The Hollow Hills, which is the second one, and I also got The Last Enchantment, which is the third. So this is the Merlin trilogy. So it's all about Merlin and Arthur and all of that kind of shenanigans. So that's good. And I got 2 books, 2 very slim books. I picked this one up. I saw this on a blog. Stefan Zweig. It's German, so I'm not particularly good at that. Chess. It's a little novella. It's very small. I should be getting to it soon. I saw this recommended for books, for translated books, and German and Austrian books that you might not have heard about and that are well worth picking up. And I saw this one. It was actually in a collection, but I got this one for £3, and I thought, wow, how brilliant is that? I've never read anything like that, so let's have a go with that. And this is called The Meditator's Diary. It's a very slim little memoir by Jane Hamilton Merritt, and it's all about how she went to Thailand. She's done a lot of, she spoke Thai, she's an American lady, she spoke Thai, and it's how she went in and started studying with the monks, and it's not often that they actually let women do that, so that's pretty amazing. So it's about that. So that's a little, very slim little diary. I picked that up. Then I got from Tesco's, the supermarket, our big supermarket nearby. They have a deal on pretty much all the time. They rotate the titles, and it's 2 for £7 or £3.85 each. But they're really good. I find with these ones you have to catch the titles. And I got this one. This was in it. Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. This is a YA fantasy book, looking like an epic story of swirling desert sands, love, magic and revolution. And it's really, look at that. Ooh. You know what I mean about getting distracted by shiny? Ooh, shiny. So yeah, so how lovely is that? So A New Dawn, A New Desert. Arabian Nights much, I wonder? But it looks a good read. It's one of those that you go to and go, oof, I fancy reading that. And then in the 2 for £7, I saw this. Now look at this lovely edition. Can you see how lovely that is? That's not that clear. It's Val Dermott, The Mermaid Singing, with a foreword by Lee Child. It's the 20th anniversary edition. It's a crime classic. And do you know, I picked it up and I thought, do you know, I haven't read it. I haven't read this, and I consider myself a lover of crime, and I haven't read this. I must buy it. And I just think it's such an eerie, lovely edition. And I thought I'd buy that. So I've already started it. Look, I picked it up and was like, oh, I just read a couple of chapters. I'll just read a page. And then, you know, when these books catch you, they're wily, these books. And the last book was a real surprise, and it was a gift from my husband. He's really very marvellous as husbands go, as general beings in the world. He's wonderful, a wonderful, wonderful person. And he'd watched my wrap up when I was talking about the Harry Potters, and I was talking about my Deathly Hallows edition, which is the adult edition. I was like, it's the only one out of it and everything like that. I wasn't going to do anything with it particularly. And he went and he tracked down this edition for me, and it's a hardback. So this now matches. So I have all my Harry Potters. I have the first 3 in paperback, and then I have the last 4 in hardback in this edition with these these children's covers, which I just think are glorious. And I was so pleased. I was so pleased. Unfeasibly pleased, actually, but I just thought that's such a lovely gesture, and it's a lovely book. I thought I shall read it immediately, but it's a bit too close since I've just listened to the audiobook. So I had Stephen Fry's voice really strongly in my head, so I shall come back to that. I shall give it a couple of months, and then I shall come back and I shall read it in this beautiful edition. And the girl who got it wrote her name in it, and I just think that's so precious. So that's really fabulous. So those are my books for the first couple of weeks of March. There are some good ones, aren't there? I'm really pleased with all of them, actually. You know, there's none that I think, oh no, I wish I hadn't got that. I'm really chuffed with all of them, and I see you know, they're good variety. That's important, isn't it? Variety is the spice and all of that. Anyway, it's lovely to see you. Yeah, let's do this again. I'm really enjoying it. We had a good chat. And what books have you bought recently? Anything? And have you read Val Dermott, The Mermaid Singing, that classic line? Okay then, I'll see you soon. Bye.